seems that God has given Maddie some gifts.
Some gifts.
She sees things that they don't believe no one else can see.
Wow, joining me now, the executive producers of this movie, Maddie the Discovery, shot right here in Union City. Welcome Cameron and BJ Arnett from Cammy Arnett Production Studios. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Known you for years,
Forever.
both of you.
Yes.
Tell me about the studios. What do you guys do there?
Wow.
Gosh, everything.
It's really a revival of when I was like 19 years old, started it in Miami and went off to New York, California and everything else. And then now that we're here and married together in Atlanta, it was time.
It was time. We're building content for that moment where you look at your children and say, I don't want you to watch this. I don't want you to watch this.
Yeah.
You can watch this, 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 and this. And your parents produce it.
And this is one of those. Talk about this film.
Yeah. Maddie the Discovery is that story that has the family that we all know. A strong grandma, a father who's growing and growing. Difficult times have come through the family, and a mom and children that are just trying to come together to keep it together. But there's one baby girl, the daughter, who God has given this incredible sense, and she gets to handle it.
Yeah.
Wow.
At such a
She
young
begins to
age.
see things that other people can't see, and the whole point is whether she's going to use it for good or evil. And she's grappling with all that, and so the grandmother is really the one that brings her through and makes her understand who she is and what she has.
I love that. Now,
It's
BJ,
a great ensemble cast.
for you, I remember modeling was your first
Yes,
interest.
yes.
Model
my first-
What was it called?
It was called Model Magic, now Model Majesty. But this is really an offshoot from that. It's kind of funny. My husband was on one end of the country in LA. I was in Atlanta. We came together and it was like, okay, oh, this is what we're supposed to do.
Oh, wow.
And we brought fashion, modeling, acting together with production, because that's both of our backgrounds, along with television, of course.
Yeah, Cameron, you've been acting since the 80s, pretty much.
Yeah, you didn't have to
You
go
were
way
12,
back. You didn't have
right?
to go back there again.
Yeah,
I started very young.
How did you get your start?
Wow, I was a pre-law student in college, and I really kind of fell into it by accident. Answered an ad, won a couple of competitions, and it just, took off from there, and that's how I ended up in New York, ended up in California. Did a lot of episodics, and now we're here with Cammy Arnett Production Studios doing our own thing.
I'm sure those dimples in that nice face didn't hurt.
It didn't hurt at all. It didn't hurt at all. Yeah.
Now, what made you guys start the production company?
Well, actually, it came out of Maddie the Discovery.
It did.
We were actually cast in the film, and the original producers could not fulfill their agreement. And so the writer came and asked us, would we take it on? And so we looked at each other and prayed about it, and we said yes, and Cammy Arnett Production Studio started all over again.
Wow. Now, working on the space shuttle movie, what was that like?
Oh my goodness.
Intense. Yeah.
Intense. Because we talked about it when the project came to us. It was for my husband to have a leading role. And I said, yay, great. And then they offered me an associate producer. And what we recognized was that we were both on different ends of the country watching this event happen.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So
when you take a look at the intensity of when you were younger watching it, and then now doing the production and looking back at an understanding of really knowing what they knew even before this happened, it really brings it into a place where you're watching it even on TV and you're saying, oh my God, they could have prevented this.
We've got a quick clip. Let's see it. Let's check it out.
Bill and I are O-ring experts, and the recommendation to launch went against our recommendation.
Wow, that's being released next year. It looks intense.
it is actually being released very soon.
Oh,
Very
this
soon.
year.
Yeah.
Yes.
In about 2 weeks.
In about 2 weeks.
Oh, and you heard it here. Arizona Peach. Where will we be able to see it?
You'll be able to see it right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and across the country, as a matter of fact. Here it'll be at the Studio Movie Grill.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
Can eat and watch the movie.
It's going to
right,
be
yeah.
great.
Very
Well, we are
enjoyable.
excited for everything you guys are doing, and please keep us posted.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So proud.
Thank you
for
so
having us.
much.
We
All
appreciate it.
right, and stay with us. You may remember this one coming up next as a local TV and radio personality. Now he's a master of all trades.
Mom! What about a mother whose buffering internet is greatly impacting her quiet time?
What's he doing in there with those kids? The man behind Actor Boy Video Productions, Tom Clark. He's up next on how he balances all of his roles and what it takes to be successful.